Hello everyone. The topic I picked for my persuasive speech is, should college athletes get paid for playing sports? There's a big debate going on right now if they should or not, and my personal opinion is they should not get paid. The whole playing sports, growing up in grade school, middle school, high school, college, it's all volunteering, I mean, sure, you might get some scholarships, to play for college, but they're all volunteering. You're volunteering to play for these teams. And the big thing is, though, an article I found off the USA Today here is that, this right here is that they bring in a lot of money. These athletes bring in a lot of money when their team, their team they're playing for, the college they're playing for, makes it far, because they're all playing for, and this is a very big example of a ring, but, like a championship. They're all playing for a championship. And so I guess people just feel that they should be getting paid for that. I personally don't think they should be because, like I said, they're all volunteering. But a lot of it's just revenue, bringing in the money, Another example here is this merchandise, You're just bringing in, selling merchandise, the hats, jerseys, coolers, whatever, whatever you can find at a tailgate or at the stadium, And so I found off the Huffington Post another article about pros and cons of paying athletes, and some of the pros were that they could support their family if they get paid during college. A lot of these athletes, they cry poor that they can't afford to eat, which I understand, you're paying for school, you got all your other stuff going on, so, they say that they can't, afford to go out and eat just for a night. Some of them are starving, and then they have to go to practice the next day. And then another, pro for that would be the players will stay in school longer because obviously they're going to be getting paid, so they're going to want to stay longer. But at the same time, the cons for that are that there's going to be, financial irresponsibility coming with that. And these students, these young students, are getting all this money, they're going to be irresponsible. They're going to go out and buy, I don't know how much they'll be getting paid, but they can go out and buy, cars or just spend their money on, unnecessary things. And there's also the con of the athletes not going to class, which most likely will happen. They're getting paid. They're like, what's the point of me going to class? I don't need to get this education because I'm already on, they already got the scholarship for, whatever it is, baseball, basketball, football, which brings up the topic of it removes the competition. If the athletes are getting paid, it removes the competition because, again, they're already making the money. They're there just to make the money. I'm sure there's some there that will be competitive, but, they don't see the point of going out there and put their body on the line, if they're already getting paid for that. And the college, they're given a rare opportunity, these college athletes, when receiving a scholarship for their athletics. And so that itself, I feel like, is pretty rewarding. I found a piece off the College Express that it brought up the topic of, if these college athletes do get paid, what happens if another school offers more money? Then they're just going to transfer to that school. And then what if what if another school offers more money? Are they just going to keep transferring from school to school? So it brings up a lot of, pros and cons, and I feel the cons outweigh the pros because, again, they're volunteering, not a lot of people get these opportunities. I don't feel like they should be getting paid for that. Eventually you will make it to the pros and get paid for it, just like everyone else going to college for a different degree. They go, you got to do an internship, but eventually it's going to pay off and you're going to get rewarded for it. So I don't think it should happen. I don't think college athletes should be getting paid for participating in sports, because that's kind of what it is. They're participating. Even though some of them, yes, are given scholarships, I feel like I feel like there'll be more bad than good from it. Thank you.